Alright, let's look at the back side of these notes on application. The first problem is you bought the meat for Sunday's cookout. A package of hot dogs is $1.60 and a package of hamburger costs $5. You bought a total of 8 packages of meat and you spent $23. How many packages of hamburger meat did you buy? Well, we've got two things here that we're talking about, hot dogs and hamburgers. I'm going to let X be the number of hot dogs, and I'm going to let Y be the number of hamburgers. And that's the packages. The first thing I know is the cost of hot dogs are $1.60. So I'm going to have 1.60x plus 5y equals the total cost, which is $23. The other thing I know is I bought a total of 8 packages. So x plus y, the hot dogs plus the hamburgers, is 8. So on this one, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and do elimination. So I'm going to stack these. So 1.60x plus 5y equals 23. The other one is x plus y equals 8. And I think I'll try to get rid of the y's. Then maybe I don't have to mess with so many decimals. So I'm going to take this bottom one times -5. So this is 1.60x plus 5y equals 23. And the bottom equation is -5x minus 5y equals -40. So now I'm ready to add, so I can eliminate. And -5 plus 1.6 is -3.40x. These eliminate, and -40 plus 23 is -17. So divide 17 by -3.4 and you get 5. So there are 5 packages of hot dogs. So since x plus y equals 8, if there are 5 hot dogs, then there must be 3 packages of hamburgers. Okay, the next equation says Casey orders 3 pizzas and 2 orders of breadsticks for $29.50. Rachel orders 2 pizzas and 3 orders of breadsticks for $23. How much does a pizza cost? So the thing that I'm finding here is the price of pizza and the price of breadsticks. So I'm going to let P be the price of pizza, and I'm going to let B be the price of breadsticks. So one order, Casey's order, is 3 pizzas plus 2 breadsticks is $29.50. Rachel gets 2 pizzas and 3 breadsticks for $23. So what I notice on this one is I have a number other than 1 in front of each one of those equations, so I'm probably going to do the elimination method. And I've got to decide which variable I want to eliminate. I'm going to eliminate P, so I'm going to try to get a 6 in front of each of those. In fact, I'm going to take this one times 2 so that I get a 6, and I'm going to take this one times -3 so that I get -6. So the top equation is 6P plus 4B equals $29.50 times 2, $59. And the bottom equation is -6P minus 9B equals -3 times 23, which is -69. So when I eliminate, the p's are gone, and I get negative 5b equals negative 10. So divide both sides by negative 5. So the price of a breadstick must be 2. Then I'm going to go back and put this into either equation. I think I'll choose the bottom equation. 2p plus 3b equals 23. So 2b plus 3 times 2 equals 23. So 2p plus 6 equals 23. Subtract 6 from both sides. So 2p equals 17. So p equals 17 divided by 2, which is 8.50. And anytime I get a decimal answer, I think, is it okay to get a decimal in this? Is it okay to have a half? And since p represents the price of pizza, that makes good sense. Pizza cost $8.50, and breadstick cost $2. All right, let's do the last one here. Alex has $4.75 worth of dimes and quarters. He has 2 more dimes than quarters. How many of each type of coin does Alex have? So Alex has dimes and quarters. I want to know how many of each type he has, so I'm going to let D be how many dimes. And I'm going to let Q be how many quarters. So since we're talking about the worth of the coins, I'm going to let, I know that a dime is worth 10 cents, so I'm going to have 0.10 D. Quarters are 25 cents, so that's 0.25 Q equals $4.75. The other thing that I know, oops, I should have put that here, 0.10 D plus 0.25 Q equals $4.75. The other thing that I know is he has 2 more dimes than quarters to start with. So he has more dimes than he does quarters. He has 2 more dimes than he does quarters to start with. So if I want to make dimes equal to quarters, I'm going to have to add 2 to the quarters. Because dimes was more to start with than quarters, I have to add 2 to the quarters to make them equal to the dimes. So my other equation is dimes equals Q plus 2. So since I already know that dimes is Q plus 2, I'm going to do the substitution method. So 0.10 Q plus 2, because that's what D equals, plus 0.25 Q equals 4.75. So 0.10 Q plus, and 2 times 0.10 is 0.2. Plus 0.25 Q equals 4.75. I have like terms here. 0.1 Q and 0.25 Q is 0.35 Q plus 0.2 equals 4.75. So 0.35 Q equals 4.75 minus 0.2, which is 4.55, and then divide both sides by 0.35, and I get Q is 13. And since Q represented how many quarters, that makes sense. I have 13 quarters, and I had dimes is quarters plus 2, so since there are 13 quarters, there must be 15 dimes.